Oh boy, let's hope this works. I don't know if this is working. If I can do it this way, I always just live stream. Oh hey, this works. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna get into some D2R in a little bit, in just a moment. But I gotta explain this little experience. Hello, hello. Is this even working fine? Well, anyways, so I just came back from the dentist, and I don't want to make this too long, but I'll just briefly say that it started off as just like a little small crack from last year, and then the lockdown happened, so I was scheduled to come back next week for them to just kind of fill that gap, not gap, fill that crack. And then the lockdown happened, and that closed them down for quite some time, months even. I think months, because they never got back to me, and I always notice, as the months go by, they're closed. So I didn't know exactly when they reopened, but it must have been like for some months now. But I mean, I didn't know, and I didn't know exactly when it's safe to return. But anyways, the crack turned into a fracture, so now they have to remove the tooth, and I got a what do you call that, infection. That's why I was wondering why it felt a little puffy here. I just thought it was just what do you call, like an irritation for that. And she couldn't remove it today because my blood pressure is high. I got these pills I gotta take, and then now I have a new one to combat the infection. Matter of fact, let me take this shit now. And then not only that, once they remove it, she couldn't take it off because it's high. So, and I don't want to make it too long. I'll just say that it was 143 over 110, and she said the bottom one is her concern, the 110. It should be, she either said 80 or 90, I can't recall. Then she can do the surgery, which I thought you're just removing the tooth, just rip it out. What's the big deal? I told her I feel fine anyways. And then so I'm scheduled, supposed to have been next Friday, but she's not going to be available until 2 weeks. So freaking, I gotta come back in 2 weeks for her to do that. And she'll extract it, but it gets worse. Then I have to go to like Chicago for a specialist to put in some kind of implant thing to put like a fake tooth in place of that. It's like way in the back. Okay, so there's the blood pressure pills, and that's like not covered by my insurance, and that's typically like $3,000. Otherwise, maybe if I could get it done by students, they can do it for like 1,000 something, but that's still super expensive for me. So really, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but what is this now? I don't even know what the fuck this is, azithromycin tablets. Now this is 250 milligrams, guys. Mg, I think that's milligrams, right? 250, that kind of sounds like a lot to me. But I'm supposed to take 2 now at night, and then henceforth in the future, for the rest until it runs out, it's just 1. So that's how that goes. So 2 for now. Good thing I double checked that. I didn't know about the 2, I said, oh yeah, I wanted to make clear, was I supposed to take this morning, noon, and I said, well, yeah, you're going to take it tonight, so that means tomorrow you're going to take 2 tonight. And then he said, tomorrow you're going to take 1 then a night until it's all gone. I said, okay. So 2, here we go. The Novocaine, when she injected me with that, I felt a little something at the beginning. She injected me like fucking 3 or 4 places, like 4, and then I felt a little something, and then the first one was like a light one. It didn't seem like it had an effect, and then she injected me then with like a real Novocaine, but I still feel fine. I don't get it. She was like kind of like, it was kind of weird for her, like it's not taking an effect. That's weird. So there's something weird with me, I think. But anyways, okay, so there's that one, and I can still talk. Fill him with the venom and eliminate him. Otherwise, I'm in him and I might want to hurt him with the venom and fit of murdering and gonna body villain and fit to kill him in the motherfucking bodies and like obliterating and thing and incinerating again and making anybody who wanted with a penny but don't nobody wanted, but they're gonna get it anyway. Because I'm beginning to feel like I'm mentally ill. I'm a killer, be killer. Killer be killer, my killer be the vanilla gorilla. You're bringing the killer within me out of me. You don't want to be the enemy of the demon of one enemy or being a receiving enemy with stupidity. If you've been in me, is a epitome of a spitter. When I'm in the vicinity, the motherfucker, you better duck. You're going to be dead. To run into me. 100% of you is a 50% of me. I'm about to fucking finish it, bitch. I'm unfadable. You want to battle? I'm available. I'm blowing up like an inflatable. I'm undebatable. I'm unavoidable. I'm unavoidable. I'm unatoteable. I got a trailer full of money and I'm paid full. I'm not afraid to pull her. And that's with the Novocaine. So very strange. Anyways, let's switch now to. Let me do this? Okay, good. Wow, this is great. I can just seemingly switch and get to some D, you know? So that sucks, you know. So this will kill the infection, I guess. Yeah, I was wondering why I had that slight temperature. I could feel like getting some chills last night, and then it dissipated, of course, you know, in the morning, but it's going to be so great. Find myself some Titan's Revenge, some Griffin's Eye for my Javazon. But I got some Magic Find gear on. My Magic Find's like 100 something, 124, yeah, so it's okay.
So, this is the site of Andariel's atrocities. Anything with that. Just looking for the pit, you know. Hey, they still like friggin' died? That's pretty amazing. And they were lightning immunes.
is it not so bad? And this is hell. I mean, my resistance is quite good now. See, look at that. Look at my resist, you know? That's very good, but yeah, it's good. It's crap. Just need to find the pit. So yeah, guys, if you have like a little I mean, and I was gonna do it, like I said, in the tooth, it says it pulled a pit, so I wasn't able to take care of it. But now, if you guys have like a little crack in your tooth, get that fixed, because look what can happen, you know? Not good. Not good at all.
Not enough mana.
Before everyone completely leaves. We're at 4 or 5 sockets. That would be good. Not sure where the pit is. Could be anywhere. I really like my resistances, they're quite good. I kind of, well, I ate some soup, so that's something. It's mostly just like the noodle stuff in there, but shaped like an alphabet soup type thing. With some like cilantro and stuff in there, but I didn't really eat any food, you know. But I really should be doing that, and I will once I clear this pit. I mean, this is the one thing I have gaming. You know, right now it's this game, but that gets my mind off of the bad things, you know, and it works. It's good. Just need to know where the pit is. Oh, they're all fucking leaving. Oh, the pit is right there. Now that I found it. Okay, there's at least a couple people, so. Oh, they're fucking leaving. And they're gone. Oh, wait, I'm still. You never know. Griffin's eye could possibly drop, so. Maybe if the magic find was a bit higher, but oh, here we go. Hey, ring. It's either Cathans or Angelic. Hopefully it's Angelic because I have too much Cathans. One Angelic. It'd be nice to have two. These are just, I'll say, a few of the issues that I have to deal with. There's a lot more, and I want to really get into it. But I just thought that I would kind of talk about this one now because I found it kind of ironic how the reason why she couldn't, you know, take the teeth out, extract the tooth, was because the blood pressure, and I suffer from high blood pressure, which I feel fine, you know, and it's normal for me, it's just how it is, you know. Oh, cool, yeah. They're leaving, but it's okay. It's okay, you know, people come and go. Need help, or is this just a MF game now? Like I said, I feel a little bit the Novocaine, but it's like mostly on the side of my face, you know. I feel kind of like a little bit of like that numbness. Okay. I don't know if the medicine is taking into effect right now, but. Oh, hey! Could that be Demon Machine? Demon machine. Demon machine. Okay, I have like 3 of these now, so that's fine. Of course, I prefer the Griffin die. Hopefully that will still break. So that's my MF, you know, coming into play, my 124% magic find. Okay, open it before the people leave. Get a better chance at better stuff. But nothing. Okay.
I am overburdened.
Sword for my brother with that one. I can't remember the name of it, but let me just go ahead and use up this XP, right? By doing some LK runs, why not? Someone, of course. Oh no, don't touch that. Someone's done it, but you know, sometimes they either miss things or you don't open up everything or go everywhere. So. These are the super chests. Okay, you know, like this amulet here could be okay. It wasn't, but come on, John Burr. Can drop. Just by opening these things up, you know. Before I wreck this beat, let me check receipt accepting the message and the extra refills of toxicity pills and deceit skills that get you eat them all with the breakfast drink food and inspect the sink. And I have to grab it, a mic and battle and I dab it on lights, but I might just follow my fucking written and tablet after that night and grab it right from the medicine cabinet, cause that's what it's like and take it like a Dracula bite. Just pack my backpack on the right. Well, it's saying a pinnacle window inside a Bennigan's diner with a cigarette lighter. Figured I tried to set up a big enough fire to trigger the sprinkler system and I'd escape, but the getaway drivers couldn't and then collided. Went through the center divider, went through the window, ended up being pinned to the side of the semi in front of the side of the guy's phone, pinned to the front of 10 of them out of the took them and turned into the vagina hole. Because when I pick up a pen and venomous, I'm as thick as Dennis, a menace like an evil dinner, had Genesis, sinister, you be yelling dominion, the sign Vinny, the sign the Genesis, I'm an image, a nemesis, too feminist, fucking smile like degenerate, I got alien degenerates trying to tell me these men are full of jealousy, envious of, oh fuck, envious of female independence, how with the clitoris hit him, it's never considered this a bit of disappointment, I never failed to deliver this. Good morning. Whatever the weather and be like, I said, figure of authenticity that I'm thinking about, that's trying to think of the quickest and sickest way for them to pick a day, they pick a day to be picking, I'm picking quick, look at the shit to say. Spit it back in a level incredible, head for the Red Bull, unforgettable, better believe these beats are edible, I consider loosely a vegetable, and I stalk my prey, you think you got away, not today, murder you on a song, and I'll just say I was with Dr. Dre, and Dr. Drake, eating lobster steak and coffee cake, and the rest and Ralph the Drake, and Tech just gotta make sure that the stories corroborate, I'm allowed to take, like Kanye walking up on the stage for Beyonce, it's my job to say that, and I will artist for this obligation, on his way, on his way, you will not escape. Ammunition replenish the punisher with your guns and your 100 words and a clip in which motherfuckers better run up and not looking to get run over by the rubber and don't wanna go and jump in front of a fucking runner with a locomotive with a flow under it. I'm just trying to fucking get that.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, it sure feels fine, my mouth, you know. Amazing. That, this is actually, yeah, it's better than your typical just +5 because that has 2 things and I like that. Yeah, good. I have space. I don't know, I get too excited too easily. Maybe that's why my blood pressure is super high, right? Whenever I get excited, you know, it's boom, 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 my heart just starts racing, you know. Like, if I was to find a John Burr, I'll get super, super excited, you know. So I think that's the problem.
I am overburdened.
To be quite honest, if I found a John Burr, I might just have to sell it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sell them. I'll farm for gear here and then just sell it, get that money, and then maybe
I can't carry anymore.
Get that replacement tooth, I guess. I don't know. Because the top one's going to keep coming down. I mean, what is, so it's not going to be right away. It could be like 5 years, 10 years. You know, just kind of watch for that. That's after the tooth comes out. But the infection, she said, yeah, I have to remove that because if not, you know, when I remove it, the infection will go away. So okay, but right now, I take this antibiotics. Like I said, 250 milligrams. You know, so it seems like, I don't know. I'm not too good at, you know, math. So I don't know. I mean, 250. That's like a high number. So that sounds like that could be a lot. I don't know. Look at this. It went from just a pit run to now an LK run, right? So, like in a second. What do you call that? Sloppy seconds. Sloppy seconds. Cures. LK runs.
I am overburdened.
Guys, the lightning immunes is not so much a big deal anymore. I got nervous at the beginning when I first got to hell, and I just thought like, uh-oh, and I would just like avoid them. But now that I've come face to face with them, I'm not killing them as rapidly as, you know, everything else, but it's still being done, and they're not really a big deal for me, even with all these people in here.
Not enough mana.
I am shocked and amazed. Sure, a lot of it is my Merc and my Valkyrie, but you know what? This is just absolutely incredible. I like it. This would kind of like be a short stream because I have a few reaction videos to do. One of the latest being, I think it's Witcher. The final trailer for Witcher Season 2. But there's some Resident Evil one, I can't remember what it was called, that my good friend, longtime friend Jez requested. And there was one other one which I downloaded. It was like, oh, you know what? It was like a Bruce Campbell. Oh yeah, Bruce Campbell new film that I'm gonna do. I'll be quite honest, guys. I can start to kind of feel some effects from the medicine. It's making me feel a little weird, but I don't know. That could be attributed to the kind of like lack of real food that I have not eaten. So I gotta look for something other than soup that I ate much earlier today. It was just a very small, like a teacup. So I have this plastic teacup sized bowl. That's what I consumed the soup in, and it was that small of a soup, and that was it. I need some real food. I think there was maybe like a ham sandwich I can make, maybe, or maybe some leftover Brown's chicken, was it? that I think I can eat. I'll have to look into that in a little bit. It's so good if Jawas to grab. Even an ohm, maybe that can. I think that's like worth $70 or $80, and I'll sell it for that amount. And I had the ohm, and I made a bad trade, but that's okay. So that'll be some way for me to generate money. You know, I'm not really making anything stable. It's all random, like whatever I can do, whatever I have to do in order to make some cash. But this is like a big expense. If in fact I gotta get that tooth, you know. My insurance covers this. This is no problem. But just getting that replacement, that's gonna be a problem. What I can't understand is when the infection goes away, why can't they just put a cap thing, like maybe tighten it and then put a cap, and you don't have to take it off. I'm gonna suggest that next time when I get over there. Can't you guys just do that instead of ripping it out? Just fix it that way. Put a cap over it. And then I think everything is going to be A-okay. You know? I'm no doctor. I mean, logically, it seems like, you know, it's the cheapest way to go. Just try to find workarounds that work with the insurance, you know? That's what I say. Is all lighting in here? They are. Go get him, Hassan. Yeah, Hassan, look how he's kind of transparent. Look at him. You see that? See how he's transparent a little bit? You can see him, right, with the spear? And the reason why, guys, is because he's using treachery. This is such a great armor, guys. 5% chance to cast level 15 Fade when struck. So Fade, it's like a cloaking ability, cloaking mechanism. See? And it lasts a very long time. Look at that. He's like transparent like Casper. So they have a hard time seeing him, if at all. So he can just attack from the shadows unannounced. It's so great. 25% chance to cast level 15 Venom on striking. So that's 25%. That's a very high percentage. And Venom, along with his physical damage, the Venom, what an excellent way to take care of those immunes that are things that are like immune to lightning that I can't take care of. 45% increased attack speed, which I'll tell you that comes into play for his leeching. 20% faster hit recovery, and it gives him some cold resists. He leeches using Talrash's mask, 10% life leech and all that other great stuff, including some resistance. So when the faster he attacks, the more he leeches. That and the fact that he's like cloaked, which is so great, and obedience. 30% chance to cast level 21 enchant when you kill an enemy. So that's fire, you know. 40% faster hit recovery. So again, with the poison, the fire, what an excellent way to handle those lightning immunes. And of course, on top of that, the physical. Negative 25% target defense. Adds 3 to 14 cold damage, doesn't hurt. Negative 25% to enemy fire res. 40% chance crushing blow. It gives them some defense. 10 to strength and dex, and adds resistances. Now, for me, which is great, is I handle those lightning immunes in my special way. First of all, thank you, Trajan, for the Kira's Guardian. This will hold me over until I can get a Griffin's Eye. Then that's going to either go to a different character, or I can always throw it on a Merc, and then maybe get Reaper's Toll or something that has leeching on there, you know, to change out that. But I can always give it to a different character, a different Merc. I have this, you know, negative 52 monster defense per hit. It's not percentage, but it's still, you know, that's if you hit a lot. Dual leech, of course. See, I like to stack things that to deal with those immunities. So I have like 8% chance to cast level 3 weaken on striking. So, you know, I can be surrounded and it weakens them. I know I've seen one build where they don't go with the dodge and stuff like that. I just put the 1 point into it, and it's up to this. So I have a pretty good chance of dodge, of avoid, evade. Some people just go full defense and don't have dodge, evade, because it's pretty cool when they're all attacking you. You see yourself dodging and completely avoiding damage. And what this guy said, that's great and all, but not if you have like 50% damage reduction. Then it's okay. Then he can get hit, and it takes very little. So you can either go damage reduction route and high defense, and not go the dodge, evade, avoid route, or just put the single point. Some people choose to max it. I do not. Dual leech rings, which is great. I had something here that is my 24 Maras. I dealt with. Okay, that's my torch. See, I have 3 of these. Poison. Where's the other one? Or is that on my Zon? Okay, the other one's on my Zon. Never mind. I have 200 poison damage, which is great. And I have these strength and life charms, which helps me to use my gear. I have Titan's Hair and on switch. I have Thunderstrokes. I think these are near perfect because this is a +4 to Jav and Spear skills. It could range anywhere from, I believe, 1 to 4, and this was a 4, and 196% out of 200. So I have these kind of charms, and I try to get the ones that have some type of resistance on them. And these ones, when they get resistance, ones I will replace them with the resistance. You see, try to get stuff with resistance, and look at that beautiful thing. 4% MF. All resist +5. Come on. 5% MF, and it does those things. And of course, an additional lightning damage and the fire resist. And this is why my resistance is in hell, mind you, or like this. So this is how I deal with the allies, lightning immunes, is through the poison damage and my physical damage. And whatever little, I thought I had like a fire damage charm, but not. If I guess it'd be great if I find one of these with like fire damage and other kind of damage other than lightning, so that would just add, add to my damage against those lightning immunes. But this is so great right now, so fantastic to have those poison ones. That combined with my Valk, combined with Hassin. Where'd he go? Look at the fade has still. He's still faded. Like, when does that end? I guess he stays faded. I don't know when it goes away. But in any case, that will do it, guys. Hey, my good friend Mike came on for a while. Hey, what's up, dude? I can't stay long, but I just wanted to say hi. Maybe we can go on Discord tomorrow morning. That's when I'm more available. Yeah. That sounds great, Mike. Okay, thank you. I'm going to end this now. I'm going to look for food, and I think now I got some splaining to do to my mom, because this is what I hate about receiving these bad news. I have to tell, of course, the family, and then they start getting worried. And I just, I don't have to worry about anything. And like I said, this stuff helps, it helps you to get your mind off these things, and, what else can I say? In any case, that would do it. I want to give a shout out to my guild, the Adventurers Guild. Anyone that wants to join, the link is in my channel. You can find it either in the banner or check the About page, and you'll see it there. Happy Halloween. It's October 29th, and see ya.